Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I hope everything in your world is good, wherever you are. If you didn't watch yesterday's episode, my nephews got me Christmas gifts, and I wasn't there to open them for Christmas, so I opened them on camera so they could at least see that. And one of my nephews got me this. This is the Culturefly Fallout loot box thing. It's, if you don't know what these are, it's kind of like an open it up and see what's inside, but this tells you basically what's inside, except for there is a vinyl in here that is unique, I guess. They're kind of the randomized. I believe this is number 2. If I knew, I don't know. There are some exclusive versions, like Walmart had an exclusive version. I don't think this is this. So I don't know exactly what's in here, but I'm excited because it says there's a scarf, and I've honestly been thinking recently I need a scarf. And if I can get a Fallout scarf, that's even cooler. So let's see what's in here. I've never opened like a loot crate, loot box, loot anything. I have tried multiple times to find one of these companies that does these boxes to like send me something for, you know, I'll do giveaways and stuff on the show. I've never gotten one, mostly because I don't have enough views, but the main ones that I've targeted are like t-shirts, because I don't really collect stuff. I'm not a collector, but I do like t-shirts, and so, anyway. So in the box we have, well, stuff, and nice little printed Fallout Boy, or Fallout Boy, nice Vault Boy, Fallout Boy is on there. So what do we have? We have, well, we have the scarf, and here we are. Oh, it's bigger than I thought it would be, and I like that very much. I don't really have a scarf, so now I have a scarf. And if I wear it like this, people will think around here that it's a WVU scarf, so even better. You know, nice. Got an enamel pen of, I don't know what this weapon is called. Don't recall. But nice little enamel pen. I will put that on my laptop bag. A little card that says, built by Culturefly, and here's a 50% off thing if you want to order something. So you can order these sorts of things. Fallout Boy Fallout Boy. Why do I keep saying Fallout Boy? Vault Boy planter. Like, I guess this is just a thing to put plants in. And yeah, that is exactly what it is. I think that's actually porcelain, and it's hollow, so you could put a little plant in there. I'm not very good with plants, so if you could tell me what kind of plant I can't kill, that'd be cool. This is an interesting kind of, I know a little bit about casting, so the way this is made is interesting. Maybe a succulent or something I wouldn't be able to kill if I put it in here. Or like one of those leafy, viney things that's very difficult to kill. Let me know. Maybe I'll plant something in this and put it somewhere in the house. It's a very interesting loot thing to find, because I don't know that a lot of people who play Fallout are into plants. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is a large collection of people out there who are like, I love Fallout and I'm a horticulturalist. Okay, so my exclusive Culturefly figure thing is the Endurance vinyl figure. So this is from Special System. This is the Endurance guy, and it says it glows in the dark. So got little bones and stuff. That's really neat. That I will put on display. I'll probably take that to work. I have like a little shelf at work with some of this type of stuff on display. We have some silica gel, which I keep. I always find reasons for this. And a little vinyl notebook. That's got the Vault Boy kind of in that, I forget her name. What was the World War II chick's name that posed like this? Oh, it's just ruled paper. That's nice. Actually, that paper is nice. So, a neat little vinyl book. Maybe I can use this to work on my story that I've been trying to write. Don't know. So that's what's in here. Very cool. Very, very, very cool stuff. I would like to find something to put in this planter. I don't know if I ever will, but I will attempt it. And I actually really, really like this scarf a lot. So that was worth it. Thank you to my nephews for buying me awesome Christmas presents. And, I'm assuming this came from Gage. Like I said yesterday, we both have talked about Fallout a lot. I love Fallout. He loves Fallout 4. I'm more of a New Vegas guy. But yeah, that's not all though. I have other stuff that I wanted to show you, and I know what this one is. Well, I know what both of these are. My friend Scott, who I told you about, who's helping me write this book that I want to write, and who has commissioned me to do some stuff for him, sent me 2 more books. This one is Outline Your Novel. This is essentially like the big boy version of the story pitch book that we did, or that I showed you. So this is like completely outlining every part of your book, you know, step by step. This kind of teaches you how to do that. So I'm really excited about that. He has tasked me again with going through it, performing exercises, and submitting the exercises to him for review. So he tore my story pitch apart, which was really awesome. That he did that for me. So I can't wait to let him tear my outline apart. I have written a little bit of the story, mostly though, because I knew he was sending this book. I've worked a lot on the world building and kind of the puzzly parts. It is kind of a thriller, like a, I don't want to say an Indiana Jones type story, but there is a bit of puzzle solving for the main character. And here, though, this is something, well, there's more in here than I expected. The reason that I talked to him, he had commissioned me to do some work for him. I told you he's a photographer and such. He wants me to make him some large format. Oh, I actually wanted to read that one. I haven't read that one yet, so that's very cool. Thank you, Scott. He wanted me to do some large format character art from board games. So I told him sure, and we talked about that. And part of the price was this book. This is Wrath of Dragons. This is his first book in a series that he's writing called The Elder Realm. This is book 1. And ever since he talked about it, I think it came out earlier this year. And ever since then, I've wanted it. But I was kind of waiting till I could get the hardback. I like to read in hardback. So this is the hardback. I believe this is print on demand. I believe Scott does, or yeah, I believe he does all of his books through Amazon print on demand. But I'm not positive. I'd have to ask him for sure. But I tell you what, it feels and looks and is a real book. This cover is kind of different. I mean, all of these covers feel the same way. They're not slick. They're kind of grippy, which is unique, I think, to this particular printing process. I'm not positive. But it says, Chevee, you are the Gorfing best from Scott. So thank you, Scott. I really appreciate that. He also threw in the Cultist and the Wyvern, or the Worm and Other Tales. This is Tales of the Elder Realm. So this is like a little short story that he put, a short story collection set in the Elder Realm that I'm excited about. I have read part of this, but I haven't read this whole thing. And so it was definitely high on my want list, because that's why, regardless, I want to read Scott's fiction. I really like his writing style. So I'm excited to read those. So thank you for that, Scott. I really appreciate it. And that's all I have for you today. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day here. I actually went for a motorcycle ride today with my girlfriend. We took off and kind of did a few things around Morgantown area and came back. And here we are. So thank you for being here, as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends. I appreciate you very much. And I will see you on Monday.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Statista.com. What continent has the largest population? Asia is the most populous continent on Earth. It leads the ranking of global population by continent in mid-2013. Several large countries are located there, such as China, and China is the country with the largest population. I just looked this up the other day because my kid asked, and I believe like 4 billion people live in Asia, so that's like half of the world population is in Asia.